Okay, here we are. This is ducanishah and Sauromatia. And I wasn't quite live for turn one, but there wasn't anything to see. And there's really nothing to see here in turn two, so let's move along. I can't deal with it. Okay, I have to pause the stream for a minute. Okay, I'm back. I had a phone call. Alrighty, I need to pop out here and pop back in. All right, so Neifelhiem made 2 expansions and looks like both were successful. So what have we got? Okay, Son of His God. So let's see what happens. What's happening with his God? Okay, so Fenrir, he's got a retinue, and that's about it for the moment. No regen. I'm looking at his past, thinking he went regen blast. He must be out of his candles. Has it got fear? Yes, it sure does. So his only real risk is if he gets an affliction. Alright, looks good. They're running already. That was quick. Alrighty. Okay, that was successful. Now, what's his other one? This one here, some Jotun warriors. So that's the start army. There, looks like they're doing fine. Doing fine. Okay. Alright, that went just fine too. So there we go. And what about Sauromatia? The start army. Basically, it's a good start army. Nothing wrong with that start army. All right. We are just fine. Okay. I just had to check messages and we wait for their turn. Well, I'm a little bit tired today. I'm not sure particularly sharp today, but we are up and running, so we'll just make sure folks know. All right, here comes the turn. Well, I'm a little bit tired today. I'm not sure. Need an echo. Okay, looks like 2 each. I need to make myself a cup of coffee. All right, so let's watch them. Oh, just a scope probe. Where did he scope probe? Over here. Okay, and there's his start army, whose Lancers took a little bit of a beating there. And what's he got at home? Looks like just Lancers and poison archers. Okay. And Neifelhiem, look at that. Starting army is just chugging away. And Son of Fenrir is doing just fine. So are we seeing his bless yet? There we go. It is regen. Yes. So cheap bless. And he berserks. Oh, so that retinue he has really varies, doesn't it? Look at that. Good regen though. So it should be. Ooh. He doesn't have. Oh, protection is 20. Okay, that should do fine. It should do just fine. So that got him a nice quick start. Now I've forgotten some of my normal routine sort of things. So let's have a look. Do we see a pretender? We do not. Okay, Sauromatia. So scales are pretty good. Pretty good on the scales. Maybe a dormant titan, maybe? Maybe no bless at all. Going with the scales build. It's a possibility. Beyond that, we can't really tell. Now, did I finish up what I was doing there for advertising? Not yet. Let me check. Yeah. Okay. One more place. Just put up till we're live. And one more place, just to put up that I'm live. And I'll drop down into voice. Maybe somebody will drop by. Okay, new turn. Let's sit up straight. Tired back. Okay, 2 more for Neifelhiem. And just 1 for Sauromatia. So Sauromatia here. Okay, yeah, he's doing fine. Oh, he brought some more Lancers forward, so that's good. Good move there. What about Neifelhiem? Okay, the Son of Fenrir is still chugging away. Turn on candles here. There we go. And the start army, it's getting further down a little bit. Not too bad. It should pop out, pop back in. Now, is everybody remembering their PD? Let's just check that. There we go. PD6, PD6. And not bought yet, not bought yet. PD6, PD6, PD, not bought yet. PD6. Okay, looking good. Graphs. So, Neifelheim's moving a little quicker. That may catch up. Oh, what the heck was this? Okay, well, that's something else entirely. I just have to answer a message. Yeah, may surprise me. Yeah, the Sauromatia scales are quite decent. What about these Neifelhiem scales? Actually, Well, they're pretty good too. Yeah, look at that. But he went for a cheap blast. I mean, just regen is cheap, relatively. So let's see how this goes here. But so far, yeah, not a bad call to avoid the blowpipes. They could mess you up. And neither is going for the middle yet. Kind of circling around the middle. Getting some gold. What else do we see? So, port's nothing, of course. Income, yeah, small advantage for Neifelhiem. Gin income, looks like Nifl lucked out and got a couple of sites. Research, okay. Neifelheim's getting a little bit of an advantage there. Dominion, oh, that's because of an awake pretender. That makes sense. And then army size, pretty equal. So things are pretty equal. Slight advantage in the early with an awake expander. That's about it. Not too much else. Now, there was something else I wanted to check. Got here. Oh, looky there. Looky there. Alrighty. And on the turn, here comes the turn. Well, these guys are moving at a good pace. That's good to see. Well, it's all pretty steady. So we're maintaining this sort of momentum here. 2 for Neifelhiem and 1 for Sauromatia. All right. So Sauromatia is circling and at home making lancers and fags. This, okay, no big change there. He's just taking a little attrition with the lancers as he goes. He's circling around. And here's, so let's have a look, see. Just see if by chance, maybe. See, there's a better roll in his retinue. Okay, no afflictions yet. So how do these guys do now that they've got regeneration on them? How many hit points do those guys have? 30. It's not too shabby. And then stacked fear, of course, right? Yeah, stacked fear. Well, that's powerful. Stacked fear is very powerful. Oh, and there goes the commanders, and that's that. So, nice clean fight. What about his start army? Has he reinforced it? It's down to 10 now. Set a sage site next to the Neifelhiem start army. Yes, sir. It is. That's pretty sweet. Good notice. Good notice. That is a nice result. What's he got over here? Merman. Okay, so we could get in the water. Over. Oh, Turtle Village. That's a better one. Yesterday's duel, they didn't even try the turtles. I would have got the turtles. Lots of money. Get in the water there, pop out from the water with the turtles. I would have gone for some turtles. I think it would have been a good thing. A tasty, nifty, good thing. Do we say anything else much of interest? Yeah, no such love for Sauromatia. No nifty sites found yet. And I got a haircut. Well, actually, I gave myself a haircut. So now I don't have that big scruffy look of Steve Bannon or something. The idea of me looking like Steve Bannon was bizarre. Okay, here comes the turn. Oh, there's a nice thing to see. Sauromatia is getting out a second expansion army. What has it got here? Just antifags. Interesting. So I wonder how they do. Oh no, there's lancers there. Oh, did the lancers run away? So wait, there's no oh, it was barbarians. Oh yeah. Yeah, it might not have been a bad idea to hold back a little longer, but I wonder how many he lost. Well, the poison is working. Yeah, we're seeing it there. Okay, one squad of barbarians ran. The others should run very, very soon. There they go. Oh, except the barbarian commander's berserked. Okay, so how many? He lost 7 lancers. Still, he won. And over here, small amount of attrition. Anything interesting to that fight? No, pretty straightforward. As far as the scripting and the layout, quite straightforward. Okay, that went clean too. Okay, he's doing just fine. And what about Neifelhiem? Let's see here. Okay, that's those Jotun warriors. Yeah, nice. He's expanding nicely there. And this is what? What do we got here? Ah, there's the son of Fenrir. And some Jotun warriors. Ah, he decided to reinforce taking out those boys with the blowpipes and stuff. Hey, man. Yeah. Voice is open, so feel free, Barkat. Okay, well, buying man puts a bit of challenge here because the fear doesn't do anything there. But if you can get the blowpipes to run. Okay, so we got a little... the blowpipes aren't really working on Fenrir. Speed this up. Okay, so he's doing just fine. That went well. Yeah, that was probably a good call to reinforce that a little bit more. Sounds good. Alrighty. Okay, we have seen most of what there is to see. Let's check. And Okay, messages were about extensions. Oh boy, there's so many games with they're going into late game for me and for others, and people are just some of these games are getting tough. Some are getting tough. I've got a couple that are hefty. Not going too bad, just a lot of work. Okay, we're waiting on Sauron. So, bit of a glance at scales. Okay, so who are we looking at here? Which color's which? Sorrow lost a bit, but nothing too terrible. Dominion, research. Wow, Neifelhiem's going at it. Gym income, that's just little bits they found. Income in provinces, and I don't see any forts yet. Now, one place we might see a fort going up. Yeah, there we go. To be expected. Everybody's getting to know this map really well. These are some of the nicest spots for early forts. Beyond that, it's pretty straightforward. Oh, there's a helicopter flying over. It's probably the ambulance. Where I live, we don't get a lot of, say, police helicopters and stuff like that. But there's a route kind of right over my place where the ambulance helicopter flies. I don't know if you can hear the helicopter. I have my door cracked open just for some fresh air. Oh, lots of action this turn. So 3 for Neef, 2 for Sauron. Do the little maintenance trick. Alright, so Neifelhiem. Okay, some attrition, not too bad. For 11 heavy cavalries and heavy infantry, that's not bad. It looks pretty scales. He's not bringing out any Orpatas or lizard boys, so he's not bringing out any sacreds. So far it's just regular troops. And here we go, just a few lancers. Quite a lot of Anderfags, and that was against moderate amount of deer tribe. Got here lancers with some plain archers. That was a very light bit of independence. And Fenrir, son of Fenrir, does just fine against a good Whack-a-Bear tribe. Now, I thought I saw one more on the messages. Okay, which one didn't we see? Oh, that failed. The commander got sniped. Oops. Well, that happens. Probably got shot. That's what I'm guessing. No, he got... I bet she gets run over. Stomp. 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 And there we go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Geez, he almost got all those elephants, but if that guy had been on hold ×5, I think he would have survived. So just a note there. So if we look at that again, instead of the commander holding in the back, he's got him on stay behind troops right from the beginning. Yeah, I that's not what I use. I basically use hold ×5, always. Because an ordinary commander like that isn't doing you any good to be up front. Yeah. Boy, that was close. If they had just broken, but there it goes. There goes the commander, right? Let's take a look. Yeah, that was it. Well, that was close. So those guys will have to be picked up over here at some point. Okay, check my messages. And check the stream shot. Nope, no big action there. Alrighty. We'll just wait for the new turns. Anything else? Yes, it's reminding me that I am live. Yes, I know I'm live. How amazing is that? How amazing is that? Nothing too much else happening. Okay. Well, we wait. We wait for the action to develop. Now, I'm going to check something else while I wait. All right, scales. Let's have another quick review. Okay, well, this is not too bad. Not too bad. So both have pretty good scales. That is a bit of a change-up. Sauromatia, Neifelhiem had a small setback. So he'll need to kind of collect those guys. Probably, it's looking like, yeah, how many did he attack with? Attacked with 19, and it's only showing 6. So a lot of them died on retreat. Okay, but he'll replace them quickly enough. But I don't see any indications of any major advantage yet here on turn 8. Kind of balanced. And what's we got? Yeah, here we are. Dueling bracket. It's not really the one I want. No, hang on. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. Where is that one? No, that's another copy of Dominions. All right, I need to go over here. Okay, let's try that. Close the window. Close another window. Okay, and let me try this again. See if we can bring the bracket over. Where are we here? It is not showing up. No. All right. Well, anyways, the turns here. I was just mucking about trying to bring another window into play. Oh, okay. A lumber construct. Well, that didn't do anything. And Neifelhiem only had a single expansion with the son of Fenrir. Let me do my maintenance. What have we got? Ooh, did he did succeed. A little expensive. Looks to me like you're gonna want about 20. Yeah, 15 to 20 for the Lancers without any blasts, just basic cavalry. And he did get the expansion, but a little costlier than maybe he wanted. So that's down over here. So he's going to have to reinforce that army. It's kind of run out of steam. And Neifelhiem has taken the center. He's taken the center. Okay. So there's, oh, here we go. What do we got here? Some more patas. Some soothsayers. Oh, maybe he took a dormant bless. And so he hasn't bothered to buy them until he gets close to turn 12. Maybe that's what he did. And there's his fort. Nice. See, is this a fort going up? There's a fort going up there. See a lot there already. Here's another big batch. Yeah, here's another big chunk. Young warriors and hers. Okay, anything else for Lee to see? I still don't see any turtles. I don't see any turtles. He's got independent scouts. That's a good thing to see. What are the... Oh. Nah. Oh, that's pretty good. Great silver mine. When somebody gets that, that'll be a nice one for them. They can't see that. We got down here an iron deposit. Okay. Okay, I don't see too much other taste. Is arena? No, a slave market. That's not too shabby. That doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt at all. Okay. Well, I think that's the sum of what we could see for the moment. So I was trying to... Yeah, I was trying to bring over the bracket here. Over here. We need a window capture. Window capture. There we go. Do Chrome. Get some... Okay, that didn't work. No, that's not the one we want. Here we are. There we go. There's our bracket. Okay, I got that cleaned up. So here's the bracket as current. And we are on a round one matchup. So we had quite a few matchups going on here. We've got, you know, we're coming into the first of the round 4 games. But we need one more player. So if you know anybody wants to fill in the final spot in the new player dueling, that'd be great. We can stick him in here and he can match up with Zulnut. Down in the repechage, things are looking good. So the dueling is steadily progressing. It's not as, you know, wild and crazy as it was in the first bit, but it's still doing very well. And how's the turn going? Back to the turn. Okay, we're waiting a bit. Another thing that might be of interest. Let's take a look at. So just a reminder, main bracket. So things are, you know, we've got the final of the main bracket of the first 16. So we've had a lot of games, really, when you think about it. Some games have been tricky to organize, and some folks ended up very busy for various reasons. And in bracket 2, and this is, are we looking at the same thing here? No, you're not seeing what I'm seeing. Anyways, here's the turn. Tuck that out of the way. Let's look at the turn. Okay, quite a bit of action. So, 1 Neif, 2 Neif, 3 Neif. Sauromatia attacked Neifelhiem. Well. Okay, this one. So, he wanted up against 51 Lion Tribe. He lost 11 Lancers and some artifacts. It's a little pricey. And what have we got here? Son of Fenrir. He came up against the Cloud Mage and did fine. That sometimes can go badly, but these guys with the stack fear. Oh, and he's doubling his regen, so that's a good thing to do. Now he's at 20%. Yeah, that's a great thing to do. And how strong is this Cloud Mage? Okay. That's a trivial cloud mage. All right, well, this was not a challenge. Anytime you see cloud mages, you go, could be rough. What about here? 31 Jotuns. Okay, they got that final leftover elephant. That's a good thing. And what have we got here? Commander with some Jotuns. He took out some Kappas. Where do you find the Kappas? Right here. Okay. So where was them fighting each other? Oh, it was just a scout probe. And so the wolf moved south. All right, let's look at graphs. Provinces. Still slight advantage for Neifelhiem. Forts, Sora's got one up. Income is kind of as, this is a little better than I thought it would be. And then gem income. Research. Sora's quite far behind on the research. Meaning army size. Okay. Now that's quite a few Orpatas. And he's got soothsayers. So with all the soothsayers, you'd be expecting some fairly significant improvements to his research soon, I would hope. I guess we'll see. I guess we will see. Now, when I bring this bracket over, this isn't as big. I need to make my preview here bigger so I see what's going on. Which one am I looking at? Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's right. That's bracket 2. Good stuff. Good stuff, good stuff. Anyways, I was just kind of going over where we're at here. So a reminder for anybody involved, if you can get your bouts done, your matches done, that would be great. Just so we keep progressing. Any other surprises on the map? What do you find here? Another turtle village. So he's got 2 turtle villages. Well, Amber Clan will be tough to take with turtles. Yeah, they'll be pretty tough to take with turtles. But he could get the Shamblers here. Is this all Shamblers? Turtles should handle Shamblers just fine. I wouldn't expect too much of a problem there. Gonna need a piece of gum. Where's my gum? There it is. All right, I need a real quick bio break. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. That was fairly quick. Got myself some more iced tea. Kind of light colored iced tea. I didn't quite make it right. It tastes like tea. It just doesn't look like tea. See? It doesn't really look like tea. But it tastes good. It's got lemon. Very light amount of sugar. I minimize my sugar. I don't eat much sugar. Sugar and I don't get along too great. Okay. Okay, no chat. The contestants in this great duel, Anti and ducanishah, are not having debates. Oh, we have a turn. I missed that. Let's get that turn. Oh, we have a fight. Sauromatia. Attack Neifelhiem with something. And, alright, well, let's do the pop out, pop back in. Let's have a look over things. Dark Vines. Well, a single Dark Vine. Well, that didn't give him any great trouble. What do we got here? 15 Jotuns? Okay. There's your Patas. Do we have a bless? Let's have a look. Do we have a bless? We do. Rainbow. Attack, cold, defense, magic resistance, strength, and swiftness. Okay, very much a rainbow bless. So it is looking like this is dormant. So I wonder why I didn't use any earlier. I would think, for the cost, these guys would be a little bit better than the Lancers. But maybe not. Definitely something to consider anyways. Well, they're doing fine here. 10 of these is doing a fine job. Look at that. Go, go. Now, what is this? Oh, that didn't work. Elephant PD. I don't imagine he expected Elephant PD. Yeah, that probably was not what he anticipated dealing with. Well, one elephant round. Oh, that was close. That was close. He might have had that. Nah, he needed more Lancers. And that's a good-sized PD dump. Yeah, I think that's 21 PD. So that's a pretty good-sized PD dump. So he got caught by a PD dump. Didn't kill him. I'm not, personally, a really big fan of these archers. So, they cost 12. But the recruitment points are really quite high at 20. And they just aren't a whole heck of a lot better than the plain ones. The poison was a great deal better in the past. But you have to get damage before they get the poison. That's not easy. So I'm not hugely sold on them. They're definitely a bit of a mixed bag. Now, do we have other forts? Oh, he's getting sages. Look at that. Well, that probably helps his research. That research, I bet you that's got a good chunk to do with that. That's a nice thing to find in a duel. And where is... There he is. There's Son of Fenrir. Okay. No, any other forts? Is there a fort going up here? There is a fort. Is there a fort? No. This fort is upgraded already, but I don't see a lab. See any other fort? This fort going up here? Yes, there is. Okay, and here's the turn. So 2 expands, potentially for Sauromatia. Well, there you go. Those 11 Orpatas are doing fine. Oh, they found themselves some adventurers. That's a fun one. And they got a few heavy cav without a glitch. Let's have a look-see here. Is it getting them all blessed? Looks like he's missing a bit. Not bad. Oh my gosh. Look at those heavy cav. They're gone. That was easy peasy. Oh, nice bit of work. And what's this other one here? Okay, that's same stuff as he was doing. Lancers and archers. Which does cause some attrition. He's got an event here. What's it got? That's the adventurers. It's guarded by sinister druids and their magical servants. Okay. Some androfags. Hi-ho, up the middle he goes. He's making lancers. Okay, but here comes the soothsayer. my guess is he's going to come put the lab here. What else he got at home? I don't see any Witch Kings yet. Couple of Lancers left over. Okay. Oh, there's the other fort. So, what's the status with forts here? One each. One each so far. Provinces. Okay, still Neifelhiem is ahead. Income. I must have missed an event. There was an event. I missed it. And magic sites. Okay. So, let's see. On the Sun Ridge, just a bit of luck. That's about it. Lizards go zoom, yeah. Yeah, they're pretty speedy. They're definitely speedy. Zippity zip. Yeah, it's enough of that gum for a bit. Got to go back to coffin darts. Look at me. I'm a poster child for unhealthy living. Except my diet. My diet's good. Okay, just checking for any important updates. No. Oh, I did have a question. I missed it. One of the players wanted to watch this later, and he wondered if I was recording. And I said, no, I don't have to, because I got the heck off Twitch. And here on YouTube, my streams stay up, so I don't have to muck around. The main reason I left Twitch is mucking around downloading and converting them to YouTube and blah, blah, blah. It was just mucking about for no real gain. And I don't think the extra features of Twitch are very important to our kind of grognardy community of Dominions nerds. You know, we're not the extremist chatter, emote kind of bunch. And it is just plain easier to stream on YouTube. So that's why I'm on YouTube now. Oh, a turn will be good. Oh, did I have another message there? Yeah, that one kind of got lost in just the turning announcements. Okay, just glancing over. All right, we're just waiting on Sorrel here. 43 minutes, okay. So it's a pretty good duel. It's I guess my prediction is it's anybody's game at this point. Things could change with, like, what turn are we on here? We are now on 12. So we should see this rainbow come out any moment now. My prediction. And that could change the research situation. He could do foul vapors, maybe. He didn't take poison resist, so that's probably not in his plan. Poison resist with Sorrow is bad. I don't know if I'd be using Hydras against Giants, but it might work. Okay, here's the turn. Well, we got some action. Alright, what do we got here? Well, there's that squad of Warpatas. Zippity zip, off they go. That was an easy one, though. Boy, that was sure easy. 2 archers. 5 light infantries. Oh boy, that was a real easy one. Now, what do we got here? Okay. So the Oaken Warriors came up against Light PD. That's not a whole heck of a lot to see. What do we got here? Oh, the Son of Fenrir. He caught an army. Well. Oh, but hang on. He got bounced. Oh, he got a bad roll on his retinue. did he get poisoned? No, these are not antifags. No. Oh, the first one, and the Lancers, oh, they hit hard. Now, is he out of his Dominion? 10% regen. And yeah, so he is not blessed. He's out of Dominion. And he went berserk. Why did he not die? He's berserk, isn't he? Gone berserk. Fatigued out before he died. I'm thinking he fatigues out, breaks the berserk. That's my prediction. What do you think? Boy, oh boy. Hoo-hoo, that was close. Almost dead God. Almost dead God. Boy, oh boy. 27 hit points left. But they're starting to run. They're starting to run, and... well, so why did he lose? Maybe he did die. Doesn't make a whole heck of a lot of sense. Army of Neifelhiem is rooted. Does he fatigue out? I guess he fatigues out before he can kill the last few. That's an interesting result. Because he'd have to break the berserk to lose this fight. And there he goes. He breaks the berserk. Right? Fatigued out. He runs away. Boy, that was close. That was close. Very interesting one. All right, and there was, did we look at this one? 14, just barely made it. Where's that? Up over, nope, that's not the one. It's this one. No, hang on. Oh, look at that. Okay, so they got beat up taking the independence, and then after they got whittled down, the Orpatas come in and just tear them to shreds. I could use one more cast of blessing there. This guy got missed. That adventurer doesn't really do anything. Yeah, it is lucky that wolf didn't get afflicted. He took a lot of damage. Yeah, that sure was touch and go, wasn't it? That was a fun fight. Okay, well, you're not going to kill Orpatas with Yoke Warriors. That is not going to happen. How many more? Is there more Orpatas coming out? Just Lancers and Antifags. Good bunch of Orpatas back at home. Okay, so what do we see here? Provinces. Forts. Income. Okay. Gem income. Research. That's a good advantage for Neifelhiem there on the research, and that's a little unexpected. Army size. Okay. Message. Dormant pretender gods are awakening. Yes. There it is. Great Sage. Black Dynamite. Yeah. Good call. Thank you. Surprised me. Thanks for noticing that one. So we should see his research crank up unless he decides to site search. There's always that possibility. So if I remember correctly, I think this event chain with the adventurers, if you go rescue her, you actually get something good. But I don't remember what it is. And the adventurers usually come with a Nature 2 healer, which is pretty nice. And a couple other good ones. I mean, the guy that's running, he's got 2 of these packs of 11. Yeah, 2 of these packs of 11. Well, that was 10. Well, 9 now. It was 10. I think that Sorrow might be about to turn this around a little bit. Because this is not going to cut it. Son of Fenrir and some Jotun warriors is not going to cut it against Orpatas. It's enough to deal with Lancers. Yeah, they get healers and some magi. Hey Rail, how you doing, buddy? Been a while. Voice is open. Just make a mention there, like I'm hanging out. Okay. And they're not waiting on me. Just want to make sure I'm not leaving them hanging waiting on me. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I just don't remember exactly. But if you do go rescue, something good happens. I have to look that up. Events. Okay, turns here. I was just taking a moment to open the mod inspector. Okay. We got fights, we got fights. Fight, fight. Okay, so he decided to send the son of Fenrir off to clear some independence. And he took out a little bit of PD with the warriors. What about over here? Putting the squeeze on. Putting the squeeze on with your patas. And same here. Put the squeeze on. Pressure on to the middle. So there's that big PD dump we saw before. Oh, and he's got another fort up. Let's take a look at that one. Okay, second fort for Sauromatia. Oh, we got a lab here now. That'll improve things. Now, what we really wanted to see. Oh, look at that. Yeah, there we go. So there's Great Sage working. So we cranked it on to research. And that looks like kind of what we got. Yeah, this is just kill some PD. Just kill really light independents. And over here, Lancers. Okay. Not much else to see. More Lancers, maybe moving forward. Maybe going down here to go for this cave. Looks like the water, the river is open. This little lightweight. There's the scattered snow for a winter overlay. So we got, yeah, looks like the river is open. Just the color is a little bit lighter. So these guys could go across and meet up with those guys. So Neifelhiem might be planning to sort of consolidate and put some pressure on the capital. And do we see, that's just a scout. Okay, I don't see any other forts going up for Neifelhiem. Mace Man, looks like he bought a merc. Looks like he bought a merc. He did. Okay. I haven't really been worrying about that mercenary rule. For the little bit that affects these games, not terribly important. And let me check messages. Nothing too important there. Okay, that's about it. Sorry, just checking over Discord. Doesn't look like I have anything I need to deal with at this time. Mostly just focus on the duel. I can multitask, but it's not always a great thing to do. Where'd the game go? Oh, no, no. Where'd it go? It's hiding on me? Come back here. Well, it's here somewhere. Oh, there we are. Anti versus ducanishah. So I've got a couple of duels that I wasn't able to finish the stream. Well, they bogged down. And once they bogged down, I'm kind of like, anyways, I wanted to look up that event. So let me go back to what I was doing there. Events, let's load the events. Let's type in a little bit of that information from this province here, 36. So the leader of the party. Okay, let's search for the leader of the party. Leader of the party. There we go. So bring that over for you guys. Here we are. Here's the event we're looking at. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, so has to be an adventurer there. The adventurer is fleeing. Okay, and then we trigger the next one. Monster present must be an adventurer. And then we can get some equipment with, nope, that's the fight. Let's get it up. Turns here. Okay, put this away. So it's some bloodhounds, druids, and some dark vines. Okay, they are both battling each other. And where are we seeing these fights? Okay, Orpatas, he lost one. Kappas, that could be a bit of a nuisance. I've got time. I'm going to watch this one. These Kappas could have crippled quite a few of these Orpatas. That makes things a little rough. See if he gets a few cripples here. I don't see any cripples yet. Nope. Nope. So what? Oh, it was actually the hearse killed one. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that was quick. Okay, so that was clean. And then what do we got here? I cleared out some independents. And, oh, this army did not move forward. It built a temple. Okay, so maybe he's got a fort going there. All right, and here we have, so he used the mercs to help that fight. Ooh, oh, he smucked that army badly. Yeah, let's soak the lances with the mercs. Good call. Looking a lot to me like these mercs are going to run away. No, maybe not. The lancers run. Okay, he's going to need a little bit more robust army to stop these 31. Because that's quite a few. Okay, so we lost an army. The Androphags are just not really working. I don't know. Did you guys see any poison in there? I didn't really see much in the way of poison working. I'm not seeing any poison ticks. No, I'm not seeing any poison ticks at all. I don't think the Androphags are working for him. I think they really pay off against something like Neifelhiem. Big giants. Yeah, that didn't work. I mean, he's not in any great danger. Let's look at provinces. So actually, Sora is starting to catch up. He's a little ahead on forts, behind on income, gems. Okay. In research, he's catching up quite nicely. Army size, a little behind there. But I think, you know, now he had more Opatas. Where did they go? Oh, here they are. 20. Now, I kind of hope he brings an extra priest. That would be very useful. Okay. Well, the next turn's going to be interesting. I'm going to have to give myself a moment for stretching. may have to give myself a moment for stretching. Okay, we were going to... So if I'm reading this right, you have to fight these guys. They have been defeated. And you get some gems. And you get some goodies. One magic item. Well, that's not stunningly great. It's not. Yeah, 4 druids is a fair bit. Pile crossbreeds. Okay, well, I guess, yeah. So get 1 item. A handful of gems. So you don't really want to waste a bunch of anything going at that. So it's not that great an event. Okay, well, I couldn't remember. I do try to clear events when they show up. A lot of the events in the game are flavor more than function. In multiplayer, at least. Alright, I'm going to... You know what? I'm going to put on some tunes. Let's have some tunes here. Let's have the jazz mix. There we go. Nice. There we go. Okay, I'm going to go to the away screen. Okay, I'm back. I just needed a wee stretch. Wee stretch is good. How's the turn doing? Oh, okay, we've got somebody showing unfinished. I wonder if that means one of the guys have to take a break. Oh, don't see anything. Okay, I can close this. So he's going with the Lancers. And they're good, but I think I personally prefer the Cataphracts. Although, let me see. What do you get for the Cataphracts? You get a big lance, and yeah, you get more attacks, significantly more attacks. So if you're going to melee, and the turn is here. Right, let's go look at the turn. Oh, Sorrow is putting on the pressure. Sorrow is definitely putting on the pressure. Orpata's charging ahead, and they deal with that. Look at that. They totally deal with that PD dump. That PD dump is gone. These guys are pretty good. They're pretty good. Look at that. Floop. Very, very dead elephants. Shaking off everything else. Well, that one's got to bleed. Doesn't die, though. Boy, they do a good job. Look at those boys go. Girls, actually. Should say. Ladies. Amazons. Okay, that one was clean. And what about this one? Very light PD. That was also clean. Oh, he's deep. Look at that. He's going deep. All right. And there we go. Neifelhiem did cross the water. Got this fort, but I actually pulled back to take the cave. So he was here. Yeah. So that was clean. So that's that big blob with the mace men. Oh, the renegade sage. Hey, not too shabby. Okay, let's look at some graphs. All right, the research is much more competitive now. Army size. Okay. Big army for Neifelhiem, although it's nothing all that stunningly wonderful. Gem income. Nobody's really done any searching yet. Ooh. Neifelhiem's income is taking a beating. Forts are equal. Provinces are getting close to equal. That's interesting. Oh, Sorrow cut off a little bit of Neifelhiem's income here. Not a lot, but a little bit. He might be able to cut off some more. But he's pressed to the center. Okay. And no lab there. Got a lab here. More Opata's coming this way. Probably going to try to make a serious attempt to deal with these yoke warriors. All right. Seems to be about it. So yeah, I was kind of going over just comparisons. So if you're not going to shoot, if you're going to shoot some bows, then lancers are pretty good. But if you're actually going to go into melee, I think you should be buying the cataphracts with the 3 attacks. Their tattoos are a little better. Beyond that, a little bit better defense, quite a bit better defense skill. Because they've got a proper shield, not a buckler. So yeah, I think I'd be going with cataphracts. And then the other comparison I was thinking is, you know, if you look at the Anderfags, they cost a little bit more. But most importantly, they are a lot more rare points. Now that doesn't show properly here, but we saw that. So that's a significant factor. You're going to be hard pressed to pay for the recruitment points of the Anderfags. So I'm not convinced they pay off. Stats, no significant differences. Basically, they're all the same, except their bows have a little poison. So not my favorite. Not anymore. See, the poison bows at one time did damage on, if they had a shield, they still did damage. Of course, that doesn't make a whole heck of a lot of sense, but that's how they worked. It was more like they had like the poison slingers, or they were a poison bomb. Whoa, what the heck was that? Something went weird. Was that the turn? No. Yeah, I don't know what caused that blurb. That was seriously strange. Did you hear that audio blurb? Well, these guys are starting to slow down pretty heavily. So I think I'm going to end the stream and follow this up with a follow-up video. I'll get the turns. First, I'm going to we'll wait for the next turn. And I'll go set I'll set Mr. Clockwork. so that I get the turns. Where are we here? This one here? Yeah. Get the turn backups. Get notifications. Good. Okay, that should work. So 1 or 2 more turns. I'll just confirm this is right. And then I'll end the stream. And I've got a backlog of some follow-up videos where I'm going to do a bit more compressed format for the turns I've saved. But I'll get to those. It's been really busy. I streamed for, what was it, nearly 5 hours yesterday. Streaming Blitz is tiring. It's not as tiring to stream the duels because I'm just watching. But Blitz streaming is pretty tiring. Okay. All right, let me check messages. Nope, nothing too important. So we'll just check this next turn. Call the stream for now. Then I think I'm going to go for a walk. I need to stretch out. Feeling a little stiff. I had something fun. I dug up Alpha Centauri. And you know, I haven't played that game in so long. It's pretty interesting. It is, I think, the best Civ game that was ever made. Just, of all the Civilization games, it's just got, the factions are so much more interesting. Sure, they've got fancier and you get better music and all that other stuff, but it was just good. And the story in it and little cut scenes and stuff. I've just been playing it a bit the last couple of days. I had some technical trouble with it, but it's pretty cool. Let me check messages again. Nope, nothing. Nothing in messages. Yeah, the game is definitely bogging down, so this will be my last turn that I'll stream. I think that once these things slow down that much, it's not really worth streaming. Better off to boy, they're very much slowing down. Ah, here's the turn. All right, let's take a look at this turn. Okay, so we have a lot of attacking going on. Oh, look at that. Look at that. 8 Orpatas raiding deeply. 11 Orpatas raiding deeply. More Orpatas raiding, 22 of them over here. What was this? The Mace Men. So that's the end of those mercs. Okay, so that was Neifelheim's only attack was with the mercs. And these guys just kind of sat there. And Sauromatia is saying, yeah, you guys go home. You go home. Off you go. Okay. Well, Jojo, it's kind of roughly, I'm not going to stream much longer because it's starting to bog down, but I'll kind of cover the status. So you could see that Neifelhiem had pretty powerful early game and got ahead of things quite well. But then Sauromatia had, eventually cranked it out. And income-wise, he's really starting to beat up Neifelhiem in a pretty major way. Let's see, what else? Gem income, nobody's really done any site searching. It's just a few things they found. But I think the important one here is that Sauromatia has aggressively started raiding. Sauromatia didn't use any sacreds for the first 10 turns. And then he brought out, and his research, if you look at the graphs here, was quite far behind until his pretender woke up. But it's looking significantly better now. And then, so there was quite an advantage. An important part, if we could see it, where did it go? The Son of Fenrir is running around, and it had a lot to do with Jotunheim's early expansion. And Jotun has not used any sacred troops at all. No giant. Yeah. So we've just been buying the basic warriors. So it's a close game, but initiative right now is for Sauromatia. And much as it would be fun to keep going, the game is really slowing down and I'm a little tired. So I'm going to finish this up by saving the turns and uploading a recorded video for the rest of the game later on. So thanks everybody for coming by today. And I will see you soon. I don't know when the next duel will happen. They tend to sort of spontaneously come up when the two players can get their schedule right. Have a great day.